cigar. Cheapo. Cheap and old. From the Dominican Republic, but handmade. Doesn't really look handmade to me. But a cigar wrapper wouldn't lie, would it? No. Little drip here and there. Back to normal. Cigars versus pipes. Different experience. I find that I drool like a Saint Bernard with a cigar. It's like hooey. I don't know what that response is on my part, but and this is an okay cigar. Maybe it's the size of it that, is in your mouth. And a pipe, can grip with your teeth. But these, yeah, you can do that too. I had some little little league coaches when I was playing football as a kid. It's American football. Not soccer, which is kind of, sort of supplanted American football here. Interesting. I think it's better exercise. But, yeah, these guys, man, they were, two were cab drivers, old school cab drivers. They always smoked cigars, and they always smelled like cigar smoke and sweat. Big guys, and kind of rough and tough on the outside, but man, they were the nicest guys. And that's nice. Flick some ash on yourself. I'm such a goof with a cigar. But they would just, yell from the sideline, do this, do that, We had such a good time. That was really fun. I'm not sure with all the press and media exposure on head injuries that football's such a great idea for kids. Well, we had a great time. I was always a big kid, so I was on the line, It was fun. But cigars. For a long time there, I thought cigars were going to just totally supplant pipes. But, and according to Doug Owen, my minister of all things smoke, other than cigarettes, and not vaping either. Is that smoking? I consider it kind of like smoking. Anyway, he says that cigars are holding their own, pipes are increasing. Cool. And you always have a cigar at a wedding or something like that. At my niece's wedding in Denver, we had cigars afterwards. It was fun. Once again, it's something for guys to do. They just hang out together, and it promotes conversation. It's good. And I think for most guys, it's just a very occasional thing. So each has its place. I think I'm definitely a pipe guy. you know, there's the whole what pipe to choose. Of course, it's what cigar to choose, I guess. But then you have which tobacco to smoke for the pipe. So there's kind of more to it than seems to me. But, you know, I'm not a big committed cigar smoker at all. In fact, this is the first cigar since Denver, which was a month and a half, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And before that, gosh, it was a couple of years, I think. So yeah, I'm totally a lightweight cigar smoker. But like I say, I was out weeding the garden here, because in this moist weather, it's great to weed, because everything's kind of loose and you can pull stuff off easy. But I was just drooling, like I'm surprised the cigar stayed lit. It was just, what a weird response. So. Yeah, that's one of those kind of gray days that great day to stay in and read. I was doing that earlier. Feeling kind of guilty that I wasn't outside. I've got a few bike things to do. I may wait until tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little nicer. There's always boat stuff to do. Closure. You know, you smoke a cigar and you're done. Of course, that's pretty true of a bowl of tobacco and a pipe too. So there's closure there. You know, you start and you finish. I'm not a big closure guy. There's a lot of people I work with who are, you know, I have 20 different projects, 18 or 19 of which are open, continuing at any one time. So it feels good to get closure on projects, but I don't think life is really like that so much. I think the open-ended project thing is a little more realistic. But maybe that's just how you live your life, or how your personality is. Because, you know, it almost seems like you could split the world into two halves. Closure people and don't need closure people. So hopefully when people get married, that could create conflict though. But it would enliven the closure people and loosen them up a little bit. And it would help the non-closure people be a little more organized. So, it's my recommendation. Such a partnership is kind of more than the sum of the parts, really. It's, I mean, a partner that's good for you is many things, of course. This is a big topic. I shouldn't even broach it, probably. But, yeah, a good partnership expands both of you. So, yeah, it's a good thing. I think a lot of people just put all their eggs in one basket with their partner. And so that person has to be all things to them. That's a recipe for dissatisfaction, I think. I don't know if one person can be somebody's everything. And that's where we have good friends who are kind of like partners, but they're a little more peripheral and connected, but maybe that's why they're friends, you know, rather than just workmates that are more circumstantial. You know, sometimes when you have a great work relationship and then somebody leaves or retires, gosh, it just, boom, breaks that, and then you don't see them again, which is really too bad. I think I know I should do more to keep those relationships going. But, plus cigars, I tell you, you put it out and you come back to it, gnarly. Whereas a pipe, sometimes you can pick that back up, and you know, after you're, while it's still warm, run a pipe cleaner through there, get the schmutz out as much as you can out of the stem and the bit, and then often you can pick a pipe back up. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It just kind of felt right. I have a little baggie, Ziploc bag, so low class, of some cigars I picked up, or that were given me, or whatever, you know. You just kind of have them. And yeah, they're kind of old, but in this climate, things don't get too dried out. And so they stay, I think, reasonably good for quite a while. I don't know if it's like pipe tobacco, where when you cellar it, some of those Virginias, boy, they really improve when you, some of the Latakia mixtures too, the Balkans, get better with age, with cellaring. They kind of mellow out. Maybe this did too, who knows? That's not bad. I feel the nicotine. It's like, yeah, I'm not a big nicotine guy. In fact, if it was like caffeine-free colas or something, maybe I'd try one of those. If there was pipe tobacco, if it was nicotine-free. Because I don't smoke with the nicotine, as far as I know. So I'm going up to Port Townsend for a potluck, and I'll get to smoke with a good friend of mine, pipe smoke. Although he smokes cigars too. One a day. I'm kind of, this cigar was like this long when I started. So, anyway, just the usual, having somebody to smoke with. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to smoke with you.